Hey, welcome back, guys. So in the last video we were looking at tables. We saw how to create tables. We saw how to merge cells using cospan and rospan, and basically the structure of creating elements or creating table and other table elements. So in this video we're going to move forward to something very important, and that is forms in HTML. Now, when you visit a website, or when you visit a particular, when you land on a web page, some web pages require you to interact, and one of the ways that users interact with a web page is through form inputs. For instance, you might be required to fill a form, enter your email address. Sometimes when you enter a website, they ask you to subscribe to newsletters, and to do that you need to enter your first name and then your email address, right? So, and then when you are done, you click a button, and then the button submits whatever you have entered to some remote server. And so to be able to collect your information on a website, there needs to be form, right? Forms are how you collect information, or how you allow your users to basically interact interact with your website. So we're going to see how what goes into creating forms and getting allowing user to interact with our website or our web pages. All right, so we're going to look into how to create forms. We're going to look into form elements, input, select areas, and buttons. Buttons are actually associated with a form element. Then we're going to look at form attributes, and then we're going to look at form validation. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this table here. We want to talk about forms now. Oh, looks like we removed the closing body tag. Okay. Okay, so to create a form, we start by entering form, and then we close it up. Okay, form can take a couple of attributes, but we'll come back to the attributes later. For now, there are a couple of things that can go inside our form. One of them is inputs. Okay, now input basically provides, by default, input provides you with some sort of space to type, right? So this is what you get. So when you enter input, you get something like this. Of course, you can actually have inputs outside of the form. You can definitely do that. So, but then it needs to be wrapped around the form. That is how you tell the browser, hey, this is a form element, and everything inside here is form. So treat it as such. Okay, so we have our input. Now, what you enter inside here, what you are able to enter inside here, the data type you're able to enter inside here, depends on an attribute called type. Right, so if I say text, it means that everything I entered here will be treated as a plain text, right? So even if I entered a number, it will be treated as plain text. Okay, so that is what the text attribute is for. Now in the next video, we're going to look at other types of inputs.